Hello everyone, good evening. Today we are going to see a 116 F3 which recently got updated with a new auto reloader gun. So it is very similar in characteristics to the Kranwagen that we already have, just that this one has a few specifics that are different then. Firstly, I want to just show you on the screen here. Okay, you cannot see it yet. The iPad is not connected yet. First, I want to show you how the 116 F3 is sold, and in order to not mess up, I will show you. And we are on the... Wait, you don't see it yet? Come on. Okay. Well... iPad is connected and the source doesn't want to show itself. Okay. What's the problem there? I don't get it. Let's try. Let's try turning it off and on again. For whatever that's worth it. Okay, let's disconnect again and reconnect. Before getting to play, I will just talk a little bit about the offer and the tank anyways, and then proceed with some gameplay. So let me restart that one. Okay, I gotta close the app in Task Manager because it completely crashed. So maybe that's the problem there. Okay. Now it hopefully works. And as we see nothing. How's that? Ah! Amazing. Okay. Hi Jens, hi Meep, hi Lainey, hi Lucas, hi Vilkas. And also everyone else who might already be here. So we've got... We've got the 116 F3 on screen now. Okay. This is the tank that you could get there. It doesn't even have any legendary camouflage yet. Maybe that's still to come. Currently, you can only buy this tank in this offer on the store, and only for real money. It does contain pretty much nothing. The gold is like, you get 88% drop chance of some free XP, 4% drop chance for a little bit of gold, 86 to 300 gold, and another 4% for 1,200 to 25,000 gold with a 4% drop chance. Okay. So most likely you get nothing out of it. You get charms as well, so if you bought 30 of these crates, you would get the tank for sure. That is 180 euros for a tier 10. Absolutely nope, not going to try that. Yeah, 4% chance for the tank is just nothing. Also, if we are looking at the gold here, 4% chance for 1,200 gold only. It's very scammy here. That's for 25,000 gold, although it was advertised there. It is 0.0004% chance. Same for the 10,000 gold, same for the 5,000 gold, same for the 3,000 gold. So maybe you get 1,200 gold back, but yeah, just don't gamble for it. Okay, so much about the offer, because that I have to say before applying this tank, and also before any one of you gambles for it, because I do play it. I don't want to advertise this offer, I just want to show you what this tank is about. And as most of you will rather see it in front of you instead of playing it, the best way to start with is to just check out the armor profile. Because that is always very important. Even if you get a new tank, I highly recommend you check out the armor profile. This is Blitz Kit, as you can see at the top left. Great site for checking that out. You can then tap, there's a standard model, the 3D model here, and then you can get over there. And that is showing the dynamic armor. Note that we are currently on a 116 F3 standard. The penetration is pretty much standard on some mediums. I suggest you also check out the tank, that whatever you're looking at, with some TD or some heavy, because that is basically, the heavy is basically the baseline, and the mediums lack penetration. So TDs will be able to penetrate the red parts sometimes with AP that can only be penetrated with heat on all the other tanks. With AP alone, it looks pretty red. So far, so good. Maybe some of you will have also seen the review that I put out a while ago when it still had only one single shot gun. It can side scrape a little bit, but it's not going to be reliable at that. You do have rather weak sides here, but only at the bottom. That is important to know, and also the top part here, that is often also a weak spot on many tanks. And let's actually turn the turret if possible. Can I turn the turret? Yes. So this would be the standard side scraping position. So you could see up there is a penetrable area, of course, lower plate, and then behind the track wheel, which is always different depending on the tank. Some tanks have a weak spot to the front, some tanks further to the back. You got to know this. And also, there's a lot of spaced armor in the back. If we are looking at this here, you cannot shoot that at all. It's not penetrable. That's because there are only tracks inside. So don't get baited by that. But if we switch over to heat, and then the tank looks very different already. And currently we are applying the 116 F3 without calibrated shells. We can also switch over to calibrated shells here, and you look at what kind of difference this makes. The entire turret suddenly is gray. So TDs will be able to penetrate just like that. They don't necessarily need calibrated shells. Probably they don't. Especially, yeah, the TDs, if they switch to heat, for sure. With AP, some of them will also be able to penetrate. There are some weak spots to the front. I find the armor to be very unreliable. You do still get some ricochets, because in random games especially, you can expect that many people will, or most of the people will simply use AP. Some will maybe play with calibrated shells, some will not, but it doesn't really make a difference then for AP only. And then the front is rather red and just penetrating the lower plate. That is also having some sneaky angle there. If your tank is slightly beneath, then people might struggle, especially at a close distance you will be beneath. Then people might just struggle. Even if they perfectly aim in, they will have the RNG mess up their shots occasionally. To the sides here there is no weak spot. And then of course there's also a cupola up there, and also here maybe. Yeah, you can also penetrate. If we are looking slightly from above, you can see it a little bit better. Nah, because there is the lower part that you can pen from the side, and then also this little thing there. Yeah, so much about that. It does have decent armor. It does have a 3-shot auto reloader of 420 alpha per shot. 2.8 seconds in between the shots. That's also quite good. The accuracy felt decent, pretty nice actually. You don't need any special consumables to already have a capable tank, but this tank also comes with the reactive armor here that reduces the damage taken by 27%. So if you use that properly and use it for pushing in, for putting out a clip and retreating again, this is highly effective because your trades will be massive. So go for the reactive armor, use it wisely. Also then you got the enhanced sandbag armor over here that increases your hit points by 7%, if I remember correctly. Something like that. It's like 160 hit points or so more. So you don't need the little crew mastery thingy. Go for enhanced sandbag armor and suddenly you got 2600 hit points, which is a good amount. It's not insane, but it's pretty good. So if we compare this to the Kranwagen, it doesn't have the special speed boost, it doesn't have reticle calibration, but the base characteristics are a little bit better, so it doesn't really need those necessarily. And you are better when it comes to pushes, you are better when it comes to side scraping. If you are in the open, you will get more ricochets. Only that the Kranwagen does have a far better turret and is much better at hull down playstyle, which in my opinion makes the Kranwagen harder to play than this one. And if you play this properly with the reactive armor, you're also just going to be able to get a lot out of it. Based on the characteristics alone, I wouldn't say that this is an insanely interesting tank, but I still like it a lot, mainly because of that accuracy that this one has and others might not have, especially with higher alpha damage. Like, this is more accurate than an IS-4 and has clip. Wait, one little thing I wanted to look up still. I already remember the last shell. So the third shell is is actually having the best reload time. So if you have a lot of enemies to the front, you want to shoot only one shot at a time. If you can shoot one single opponent, even if they're multiple, then still go for the low DPM and empty your clip. Because being able to focus fire a single target down really increases your chance of winning, because that one tank can be taken out a lot easier, and you will also maybe finish them off sooner or later. Maybe that one tank is just put down so low on hit points that they can really not fight aggressively anymore, and you take a lot of pressure off of your teammates and yourself. So let's go for some gameplay, right? Yeah, about the equipment, I did not really say much. I just run my standard equipment with a ventilation system. I do not go for anything special there at all. Okay. Hi to Manda, hi to Sahara. And also B. Fusilier, good evening. Okay. Use auto-loader when playing against me, thank you. You don't like the auto-reloader? I think the auto-reloader is making this tank decent, otherwise it would be pretty useless. And I would much rather go for something else. I mean, it's not useless then, but you know what? Even if it's not good for DPM, I would trade with him or shoot him down. Oh. Oh. I got my reactive armor on a different spot that I'm used to. He does not understand that I have an auto reloader. But if I'm already having a tank with a little armor and just not being super special, then I don't want to use it as a single shot tank. Honestly, feels like a waste to not go for the auto reloader. And I need to adjust my setup a little bit. Dead gunner is kind of annoying right now. Nah, Caro can shoot me here. Same as BZ. DPM did not really matter in this situation. I just wanted to take care of clipping that object 140. My teammates could finish him. Oh, there's a couple. Good to know. Oh, nice. I should probably reload. Otherwise, I have really bad DPM when pushing.
Our gas tank is hit. One of our trucks is gone. We can't move. Our truck is hit. It could break any minute. We're immobilized. Enemy armor is
Finally. Gunner is back. I still hit all my shots. He's not going to hash me, right? I can just shoot. That shit clips him anyways. Nice. 3.8k for first game. Nice. Okay. Zara, do not use auto reloader. I played the single shotgun on the release and there was nothing changed to it, and it felt like this tank was having no spot in attack tree at all. I just don't see the point of it. Then you can just play the AMX M4, and the only benefit of this tank would be to have a slightly more accurate gun, but it has worse armor than the M4 as well. Hi Cora. And I'm genuinely excited to play the auto reloader as well and just test it. I've only tested a few games so far. And yeah, just about the setup, I don't feel like I need calibrated shells. I rather have the benefit of extra mobility, view range, DPM, etc, etc, etc. If I felt like calibrated shells would be needed, then I would also just choose that one. But it's up to you. I don't think it is needed. Otherwise, standard stuff here. I don't know if maybe enhanced armor do make a difference. I still have the armor profile open. Let's actually check that out real quick. If I'm jumping over here. Okay. Wow. And that's an angled turret even. Okay, that's nothing. And without calibrated shells, that's not worth the lack of hit points that you get for that. Tiny difference. Hiya, nice shot. Good evening. Go away. Good, first game. Amanda, I just came home. Thank you for asking. I just came home before the stream, had a nice weekend. And, oh yeah, got some nice package. Bought something from stream donations on my birthday. A little coffee machine. Partially because of stream donations. I still spend most of it on my own. Was just a good reason to to finally go for the purchase. How are you? Ooh, what happened to the Kran? 62p shot him, but what else? Ah, thank you, Cora. That was last Wednesday, actually. 28th already. Wednesday? Yes. That Kran is a genius. Oh my gosh. Oh, oh, no. Oh, I still did not adjust my setup yet. I somehow don't want to shoot him. But maybe... Let's go. I will just reload one more shot so I can clip the Mino. Let's not waste my DPM. Batshit did an amazing job pushing 113 with a light tank. But we killed the Mino. I got some backup by the gorilla, so I'm fine here. As long as they stay on my side. And I got a clip again. I think auto reloaders are so freaking strong in random games. They are so easy to play as well. You just sit and reload. I mean, it's even easier than an autoloader, because you always have some shot reloaded. Maybe it's 1, maybe it's 3. Even if you don't apply the perfect way of going for the best DPM possible. Just look at this. Nice push. .7k hit points, actually. I was wrong. And now I just shot him 3 times and I don't need to care about anything. I'll just move in. And as I arrive, I have 2 shots loaded. Although I probably should not shoot him. No, maybe I can go for a shot there. As he's running. Because I'm going to be moving for 20 seconds anyways. Or maybe 15 seconds. Then I could just wait another 5. But I shot some shot into the Erich. Yeah, let me just take out this WT. Oh, no need to. No, 268. Shot WT. Good. He has a big gun, but he's on a 20-second reload time now. He has 2... Wait, is it the tank that I'm thinking of? No, Erich. I forgot about the characteristics there. Yeah, it's a 2-shot autoloader. I think it's a tank with like 500 damage 2 times, but a pretty long intro clip. Not sure right now. I should look that up because it's actually a dangerous tank with that high alpha. Maybe some of you know and can help me out. And 268 disappeared. He might have run over towards base A. Why would you ever apply the gun over the single shot gun? Why would you apply this tank with a single shotgun? Then you can just play AMX M4 or IS-7 or so. There is no reason to play the single shotgun. It's totally boring then, simply because it's just not having great DPM, it's not having great armor, it's having reactive armor and that's it, and some decent accuracy, but accuracy alone is really not what makes a tank special for me, unless it's some superb accuracy. With the auto reloader, I'm just having an easy time out trading the opponents. Lucas saying 116 F3's auto reloader has high damage and potential opportunity to trade effectively in exchange for DPM. What do you think of the normal gun? I basically just answered that. I also put out a video on release of this one on the single shot gun, and I just had to bash it. It was so boring actually that there was no reason for me to go for it. Absolutely none. Now with the auto reloader, I find it mildly interesting. It is rather accurate for an auto reloader, especially with armor. The main competitor, of course, is the Kranwagen, but you just trade hull down capability for pushing capability because this tank has decent armor and reactive armor on top. And just out-trading an opponent is so easy if you use reactive armor, if you clip them and then you fall back and you just let your teammates do the job, or you still trade one-on-one. Even with horrible DPM, it doesn't really matter. You might take one more shot, but you start with 3 in the first place. And in the best case, you don't push in into a full hit point opponent when you didn't shoot them yet. You should just trade 1 shot or 2 shots for a few times, and then you can push in with the 3 shots. And then you have a great way of out-trading the opponents in every single shot. Hi, Netforce. Okay, I see my mediums moving to the right side. I don't want to be left side then. Please play E75. Sorry, but this is not an E75 nor a tank request stream. We will stick to the F3. Oh. Okay, 300 damage. Oh, what, he shot me as well. Did not think he could. I would want to kill the right side, because we are losing the left side from the start on. No. But what about my teammates? We really need to go in. Crap. No. Seriously. But team, please do something. Can't be that the enemies are just pushing and I've got 3 guys on A doing... Oh shit. Oh shit. That was bad. 3 guys sit on A and do nothing but capping a base. Nope. Anti-high rolls for 700 damage. I've seen him a minute ago with this 1 shot loaded only. Instead of him just pushing forwards into the K72. Damn it. Hi, Janis. Okay. Also, I need to change my consumable layout, because I'm currently having that set up differently to my main. Also, I need to adjust. Ah, no. I cannot adjust the buttons here because in-game they are smaller than in the settings. So there's a bug. Good. That stops me from misclicking. Hi, Milos. From Croatia on vacation. Are you cooking down there? It's already 30 degrees up here. What's your temperature like? Although Croatia is beautiful. Definitely. Look at the consumables to the right. In settings, they are far smaller. They're far larger. And further to the top. That's so weird. Okay. No. Nice. Let's fall back. I'm not going to trade with Amino. I don't want to give up my DPM entirely. Although I can maybe shoot him there. Ah, yes, I gave up 2 shots for this 1 shot. Still, I decided to shoot because I'm pretty confident in not having any further shots anytime soon if I intend to relocate, which I'm going to do because the enemies have 3 heavy tanks versus our 2. And they have a Minotauro. We have like STI, 183 and myself, that's nothing. So it's all about winning the right side. I could have also done this move at the start, but you know what. If I can just hold up here, I thought, you know what, maybe, why not? I can still sneak up to the side. Finish 1. Let's reload. Fall back and reload. My mediums are already doing the job. I can just sit here, have some crossfire. As I'm not going to be able to shoot a single opponent, I will just reload at least 1 shot. Okay. Let's reload 1 more for the DPM. Try to punish someone then. Although Yak would be better, but I'm not really getting to him. So let's reload again. I think I should maybe also just pressure a bit. Although I'm distracting the Yak, so maybe my teammates can get him. No, I can shoot him. Let's rig a little bit. And fall back, as the IS-7 is also coming. I can get Hal down here, reload for the DPM again. Let's not shoot the last one, because I can still reload maybe a full clip again. Okay, it doesn't make a difference because he's dead probably. Yep. Good. Oh, Sahara saying, I've seen people playing it with auto reloaders and it looks really useless. Clan War speaking. But in Clan Wars you can just take the Kranwagen, I would say. And maybe the reactive armor also helps with the trades here on the F3, but it's simply not as fast as other tanks. So I don't see it as a dangerous clipping tank in tournaments, honestly. Mainly, a Kran is better at holding. For pushing, the single shot tanks with DPM are better. But in random games, you don't have that kind of speed in the battles, so you can just out-trade one single opponent and reload again. You have that time available, and it increases your chance at winning, in my opinion, by a lot. At least the 1v1 is so freaking easy if you got the auto-reloader. With 420 you gotta do a lot more work in order to out-trade the opponent, even with reactive armor. Also, I find that in randoms, reactive armor is pretty useless for standard tanks or single-shot tanks. Ah, crap. Because I don't want to extend for that long. And I don't want to trade just with 1 shot. Reactive armor is running out by the time I have reloaded a second, third one. But here I have 3 shots that I can put out, and it's fine if I take 2 or 3 for that. Use the reactive armor really effectively. Okay, I probably should just push city. Unless I can farm the medium. Even if I don't get to push. Let's reload. Shit. I hate these moments. Let's kill him anyways. Saving the E4 potentially. We're getting flanked. I will reload my anti-clip and then move for B. If I get tile down... That's... Oh no, man. Okay, that's bad clip management. But I just saw an opportunity there. I show it in shot. I can now move up to this hill pretty much unharmed and can then keep those opponents spotted, can pressure them down. Just tactically speaking, that's probably the right thing. In terms of damage, that move was definitely too early. Now they cannot really peek here anymore. Oh, reload time, come on. Again, wasted 2 shots. But it's fine. Not a massive damage gain. I'm getting shielded. Good. Hi, Cyrox. Amanda with a second account. Okay, yeah, just 2.4k. Even from a tactical perspective, I didn't do a huge amount. Still, just a little bit of helping teammates on that city push. Okay, many mats. Let's move up immediately. Maybe I can try one shot. So I plan on going up. Unfortunately, my team is splitting up quite a bit. I will rather stay very passive on the hill. Try to bait the enemies maybe, or hold if the mediums are running. Progetto is still AFK. Enemies also have 2 tanks at the bottom. Progetto just woke up. I can see on the minimap that he's moving. So I can also get into a more aggressive spot instead of staying at that corner as I initially thought about. Not using reactive armor in this situation because I know that actually... Okay, nice. Actually, I'm unlikely to take an entire clip or so. Nice. Okay, bad roll. But this fight is a win. I can reload the clip and get behind the Rhino. Oh, I would love some HE there. No! I'm really unlucky with my shots and just also not doing the best job at paying attention to the reload time. Let's just go. And the third one, and that will be it. Unless I can still get the con right, but that's pretty unlikely as my teammates will be faster. Or maybe not. Okay, close. Hi Simon. F3 is not part of the auction. Xerox. I already talked a bit more about the deal in detail at the start of the stream, so if you're interested, you may want to check that out. But in short, it's a horrible deal on the shop. Don't go for it. I mean, it's on the title of the stream. The tank is nice, but there is just far too little of a chance of getting it. It's super expensive. Don't try to gamble. F3 becomes Rhino, 3 shots or huge Kran. Actually, the Rhino comparison is also not bad, because it feels more like a Rhino than a Kran in terms of playstyle. Because you get a less gun depression than the Kranwagen, it's more like the Rhino. It's slower than the Rhino, not quite as accurate, but still similar, definitely. And of course you get reactive armor and a 3rd shot. GG! Okay, I don't think I have to stay over here. I can just move forwards. The enemies are all on C, it seems like. I could still try to spot the rails, but I don't think anyone's there. Oh my gosh. No. Ah, there's still T62. Not quite. Maybe I can get him. No, I can't. Just misplayed by moving up too far. But this VZ seems to be fairly stuck. So let's reload the 3rd shot and then approach him hull down. If it is a player who's not using heat, they will struggle. And also this tank is still fairly rare, so people are not too used to seeing it. And as said, most random players are not using heat at all. But with heat, F3 is definitely easy to penetrate. Let's reload. Ah. Oh, another one. And again, it's demonstrating the strength of reactive armor. Kranwagen simply does not have that. And that I reloaded 1 second more absolutely didn't matter in this case. There is some Russian on the chat that I can not understand. Wait, I cannot translate over there. On the browser I can. No? Aslanbek. Okay, I cannot translate that. Using translator bot. But it doesn't spit out anything logical. Please speak English on the chat. So if you're asking whether the F3 is better than the Rhino, I still prefer the Rhino, but this one's easier to play. And I believe there will be a lot of people actually preferring this one over Rhino. Especially if you are not on the highest level yet. Or on the higher level, because Rhino is just a 2-shot auto reloader. Rhino has better DPM, that's the benefit there. Better at farming. Okay. Oh, nice, 500 damage. I will run into the enemies immediately. I already see 2 heavies being spotted. No reason for me to go towards the far left corner. My teammates spotted that. Maybe there's still some camper here. Let's find out. But to the right side there will definitely be some campers. It's a huge mistake to sit behind like my fellow heavies are doing, because that puts on the rest of the team under a lot of pressure. They won't be able to hold forever. Not getting shot, right? No. I don't like that I'm not getting to face anyone. Oh. Okay. I definitely did overestimate its shell velocity. But I'm not going to push into XM and the Yak. I'm not having the DPM armor. I mean, I have. Well, I'm getting penetrated then. I'm not having the backup necessarily. Maybe we do, but I don't trust the campus. Sheridan neither. I should just go back to our spawn. Probably. Enemies also have some nasty tanks dropping in. Oh, come on, Sheridan. Are you actually stupid? Why would you do that? What a waste. Let's go back. Kill Caro and T-57. We may still win this, but the IS-4 is also driving into the middle of all opponents. That's far from smart. Let's get rid of him first. Oh, there's T-57. Oh, surprise. IS-4 is dead. Oh gosh. I'm done. The other heavy still camping back there. Enemies relocating really well, going forth and backwards again. My team might just... I have no clue what they had in mind. Sheridan absolutely panicking, running into the TDs. 183 not hitting any shots. IS-4 rushing into the middle of all the opponents there. This guy camping. 140 trying to hold a push of heavies and FE405 and a medium. Yak camped, did nothing. Wow. Not a single teammate were doing what they were supposed to do. I mean, Yak maybe holding up in the rear wasn't horrible. Okay, medium setup. Let's maybe go mid side and skip this song. It's too distracting. F becomes new MLE, slower, still not accurate, decent, more armored, and auto reloading. Will come to meta to test it can be. I don't think so. MLE has a lot more armor and also has a much better DPM. So with the MLE you can simply run into an F3 and you will win. Okay, let's try to track. Maybe I can put out a whole clip. No. Nice. Still, in randoms, I don't like the MLE. MLE is great to push with when having backup. But it is... Okay, let's try to track here, even if that's not great for my DPM. But the MLE is not a great farming tank due to the accuracy. And I even doubt that the F3 will be used in tournaments. Because it is very vulnerable with heat, especially with calibrated shells. Okay. See, they are shooting AP at me. With AP, they struggle to pen. Let's reload one more. Although I am not intending to face suck. No! No, don't turn for me! Oh, go away. Okay. Angling towards me only, okay. I should not have face sucked like that. I just did so because I could, but I should have just taken the shot and stood in the open, and I could have clipped him easily. Simon saying, clip potential is nice on F3. Yes, indeed. But that's not enough for a tournament tank. For clip potential alone, you can take the Kranwagen for farming. For pushing, M4 is better. I would guess so. Because the DPM difference is otherwise too big. Maybe, I'm pretty sure there is a good chance of seeing some F3s, but not a ton of them. That would surprise me. But it could also be the case. You know, teams are training. But it's really not that outstanding if you look at the armor profile and the DPM side. Really not like you would have a crazy OP tank now. Also, Kranwagen has a lot more gun depression. Why do we actually have the Mino on the other side? Is he not trying to fight? Nah. Okay, let's reload again. Using that shot was probably also not that perfect. I will reload, push up there, shoot a Kran into his back. Okay, he's not kept busy anymore, so I cannot do this. Okay, he bent. Let's reload. Not going to waste all my DPM. Because I will have a lot of opponents up close, or I do have them here. But I want this shot. And Mino actually is using his brain. He's moving forwards. It will be great distraction. I can also move in now. Oh no. Ugh. Okay, Mino can finish him. For some reason... Wait, I don't know what to say. There's still the FE4-5 in the back. He's not getting me, right? I guess not, no. Oh, wait. Enemies still have a heavy tank. They still have the VK-90. That is probably AFK. So if I don't get high rolled, then I can just push into the enemy spawn. Nice. Unless the VK is circling around the entire map. But he would have gotten spotted, right? Labas. And to us. He's not AFK. Oh no, he's in our spawn. Oh no. Let's shoot the fuel tank with all my shots. Should be somewhere around there. Oh, nice. Please. No. No, it's a clipper. Oh, the high rolls as well. Okay, alright. Guys, did any of you actually get this tank? Or probably most of you, if not all of you, are just watching because of the interest in how this tank looks like. I would buy it if it was getting back to the shop at a reasonable price, or just for gold crates. But money crates, cash crates, nope. Okay. I almost messed up a little bit by not turning the turret on time. Let's pressure base A. What we can do is to see if anyone's camping to the front. We might also take the base, but firstly I want to check if anyone's maybe over there. And maybe we should really take the cap. Otherwise no one else is doing so. Nice. And I'm going to push forwards. Because I don't want to be sniping. This tank is not made for sniping. No heavy is. Okay, not getting the track there. Oh, TVP. At least he got the Sheridan. Reactive armor definitely helping. Good. Oh, I'm sure I'm on heat. But that makes no sense. Let's not shoot right now and just reload the clip. Because I'm going to have multiple opponents to the front. Yeah, let's not bother with the STB. Okay, nice shot. 140 can take him out.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
That should also work, and I can still probably get a shot into the E50M. Hey Darkman, good evening. No, maybe Reno? Nice.
Vehicle destroyed.
And he's also stuck here. Gotcha.
Find us another target.
Definitely what you want to do with this tank, or with a tank like this. If you are playing a heavy tank, you don't want to sit too far behind. You are not great at sniping. You are not the damage dealer. And if a heavy tank, one of only potentially 3 that your team has, if a heavy tank is in the back, and then the weaker tanks, the mediums, the light tanks, the TDs, they will be at the front line. They will be getting shot at, and they will have to kind of hold up the opponents, and that's not going to work out. So if you sit around for too long, you are losing. Don't do so. Be at the front line with a heavy, unless you are yourself low on hit points. Then you have to also get back into some more passive position, or you are super isolated. Then also, of course, don't risk anything. Hi, Lively. Maybe someone crossing still? No. We already have 3 tanks in the city, so I don't even want to look at that. Because I doubt there's anyone. Let me... Nah. Let me move forwards here. Oh.
Our track is hit. It could break any minute.
Is he going to peek at me again?
Like that one went right through.
He has to die.
Track hit.
I can just reload one more again. He isolated himself.
Their armor.
And I got some teammates.
Penetration.
Let's shoot the fuel tank. Unfortunately without success. But he's dead now. Good. I would probably have better chances to penetrate him with calibrated shells. Also, he's running enhanced armor. Let us see by the hit points that he has.
Enemy is hit.
And the team is dying. Okay, that was a bad peek. I was even trying hard to be at the front line. But okay, I've got 2 tanks who were sniping, basically. They did not take any shots. While my teammates were tanking. The ones on... Nice. Not so nice. The ones on the... Oh, no. On the right side, they were getting pushed at.
One of our trucks is gone. We can't move.
I'm struggling to switch ammo on this account. It's not my standard setup. Please don't shoot me.
We've lost the track. We're immobilized.
Oh no. Hmm.
We've hit them hard. Vehicle destroyed.
Ah, amazing. Hey Maurice. Not so much of an impressive game. I was trying to push forwards, leading the charge, getting one tank out, but after that I've already been quite useless as the enemies all moved away. Or aimed for me. And if we were to take a look at the other side, enemies just had a ton of tanks just going forwards on A. We were far slower on the left.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
I would love to shoot this AMX. Oof, okay. That's too much. Although the AMX will die. Also, I cannot stay here. Enemies got full control over base C. Do I stay like this? 114, please don't. Please don't. Oh. Now I've got to change my position. No, they're going in. It's not going to work out. We're never going to kill the Kranwagen while getting crossfired from base C. Also 268 got ammo wrecked. But maybe I can get back. No. Come on, TVP. Yes, he's with us. What is the other medium? SCP-1. Enemies are pushing forwards. Our 50B is just YOLOing into everyone. SCP spotted over there. Okay. Good. We're taking back base C as well. Oh, these low rolls. Okay, we need to somehow get rid of the 268 and the STB. Those are the main issues.
Enemy armor is damaged.
While we're losing 183 and the Gorilla afterwards. Nice. I think they might still get overconfident. I'm doing the same as he does. It's not necessarily good. No, I'm not going to reverse. Shoot him. Nah, don't you open your eyes. Okay, we gotta go to the left.
We're
Why are you moving up there? Are you freaking stupid? Nah, not getting track shot, unfortunately. Then it's lost. Oh, this TVP was blind as hell. Something I could have done differently was just moving to support the medium side at the start. Maybe that would have granted us better chances of winning. Yeah. That push of the TVP, like standing in front of the 183, then moving up onto that hill after the 268 already shot. He could have just come with me. I took the shot from 268. TVP could potentially just move up and go kill him. After that, we might have had a good chance against 183. Also, Kranwagen was a one-shot to me. It was definitely winnable. In the best case, TVP had not taken any shots from 268 even. It was completely unnecessary. A legend. Thank you. You're the legend for writing that. I could just completely clip him. That's fine. Don't need to watch my DPM too much. Because he's now 600 points and he cannot push anyone. He's down in 2 shots. I took like 270 for that. And I can just sit. Oh no. Okay, there's still a camper. But what about my teammates? I think I have to drop. I'm misclicking all the time. Turret traverse. Gorilla will be coming at me. And my teammates are not fighting. Not a single one is to the top. We're completely giving up the map control. Giving up on any chance of winning. And I guess the 907 is going to come for me. On the other side. Okay. Is there a chance 907 is up there? Nope. Some devastating games. The last few ones. Oh, why should I pay so much for F3? Yeah, just keep in mind, at the moment, 116 F3 costs 180 euros, here in Germany at least. Might be different for you, but still, it's far too much. Well, you could buy 2 to 3 AAA games for that. A monthly subscription does give a lot of mystery crates. Not that many, I would say. Mostly they don't contain much. Hey, Naval. Well, he's lost 1000 gold value and Pawn Gloves gave me 79. Nice. Just as nice as everyone capping the base. We don't need a base. We need to fight. And we need to take positions. Of course, having the base is also important, but we don't need to be there with 4 people. That tiny little advantage in timing is not going to give us anything. You know what? Let me just go in. Kill that Kran. Or shoot TVP. I'm really incapable when it comes to selecting ammo on my press account. Something's different there. Mino can have him. I'll try to reload and push up from behind. Do I risk to run into crossfire there? No, it's okay. Ah, Yo is clever. Moving away and... Okay. Moved away from the risk and back into the fight again. And he was actually faster than I thought. But not smarter than I thought. Come at me. Let's shoot the rear. And done. Hi, Ashley. I should have spent my money on a PC or laptop. Wasted my money, to be honest. Oh, wait, did you buy or did you try to gamble on F3? Well, we all gambled at some point, but yeah. I just don't think this one's... the tank is nice, but yeah. The title says everything. Says everything. It's likable, but not outstanding. It's not breaking the meta or anything. Do I think sure the missile event will come in August? I have absolutely no clue. Sorry, cannot help with that. Oh, hello there. Kranwagen versus F3 face-off. And you'll be able to see why this tank is better for pushes. As he can not do anything against my clip. Actually, he's just not even shooting me. I'm not going to finish him just yet or shoot my last shot. Because I don't want to waste my DPM. Let's actually reload 3. Maybe he's not running away. Otherwise, I would have wasted like 2 to 3 seconds again. Oh, okay. Good shot at 100. Sad for me and my damage. No. You know what, let's just shoot. And not care that much about the DPM side of things. Because teammates are coming. Oh, there's an E4. Oh. E4 behind. And he is going to die to the Hori and the 100. Even the Hori will have him. Pretty sure. I can just go in. Okay. Anyways. Nah, he actually got me. No. I cannot push anymore because I'm a one-shot suddenly. No, okay. Go, go, go. Good. I guess I'm fine for the moment and I can just reload again. Is he getting me? No, not like this. Oh, turn. Okay. Turret traverse is also not great on this thing. Neither it is on the Kranwagen. On the Kranwagen it's arguably even worse than on the F3. Overall I was more interested in the F3 as I played it for less games, but I just also had some awful teams, a couple of them, and was noticing that I was lacking on the DPM side quite a lot. I need some slower gameplay. Okay, Kran is coming. We can just go for the corner, try to outplay the opponents who are also coming. Very important though is to just move up there, otherwise you are at a disadvantage if you move to this side. Even though I'm spotted, I'm not going to stop here. Might take some. Okay, 600 was a bit more than expected. Still, I want to secure the positions first. And I think we probably would have spotted opponents if they were here. But let's see if anyone's hiding there still. Otherwise I can maybe have some shots. Oh. Not a sniping tank. Yep, I just wasted an anti-clip. But we basically already won the game outside. No, Caro is dying. And Batshit is too aggressive as well, that's not good. And we are in front of an IS-7 who is playing super carefully. But I think we gotta do something. As enemies, you can see on the mini-map, they are pushing forwards. Sadly, it will take us a bit to take him out. Okay, nice. Maybe I can finally get to kill the 704 now. Yes. RNG allowing for it. And I can take some better position. Although I will just let my mate push forwards for now. Just try to spot a little bit. Oh, dude, BZ. Uh-oh. Nope. It would be very cool if we could tag out. See, that's not possible. We are losing this one. I cannot push in here, we cannot win this. T100 is out, that's great. The K91 is... Oh no way, you died like that. Why would you allow them to shoot you? That was genuinely not a surprise that all these opponents were there. And now I'm just emptying my last clip and getting killed. Well. Grant just needed to survive in the same spot. Could have supported me in case we were getting pushed onto, but no way of moving out if we are 2 versus 3 already. We had amazing map control at the start. We were all the way around the enemies. Just that enemies were smart enough to counter push one side, which was the weaker side. And the mediums on our side were not careful enough. They really needed to adjust their positioning in a way that they could run away. I mean, if you're playing a medium or light tank, you always need to have a nice way out, because you're faster than everyone. If you are getting pushed by some heavy or TD, if they are able to chase you, then you did some massive mistake. That mindset you gotta have on a light. I see that enemies have a lot of heavies and we are only having 3. Now what, let's actually just peek out here greedily. Because trading with an FE45 is amazing. I have a lot more hit points and he's a one-shot now. Good trade for me. And our medium gave up the Met's flank. Not a fan of that, but you know, not entirely. Okay, object. You don't want to know what pain feels like, I guess. No one else shooting him. Ah. Oh, Chieftain is in trouble. Might take some HE. Nope, E100 missed him. And lost almost all his hit points. Yeah, that's fine. Absolutely fine for me. Nah, a little bit of luck. Okay, Chief can have him. Or maybe he doesn't. Interesting. Nice. Yeah, Darkman indeed. No. Wait. Hi, Andy. Is the BZ-176 worth getting from the auction? Well, it was already sold out. It was just told. No, it's not sold out. Is it the autoloader? No. Yes, it is. It is the autoloader. Ah, I was just confused because I'm on the press account. It is some weird autoloader. It has 8 seconds in between shots, 23 seconds clip reload, but 560 alpha damage. So if you empty 2 shots, we basically got 8 seconds to get off 1120 damage. So that is good, but Still, you get 23 seconds clip reload time. It feels very weird to have something that's not quite a single shot gun and not quite an autoloader either, because on autoloaders you're used to putting out 2 shots in a row. So I did not quite get along with this thing. Although I wouldn't say it's horrible. Okay, let's just go heavy side. Do I get better backup here? Yes, some TD. I am playing 2v3 based on the lineup, and also enemies are maybe not AFK as my teammate is. So I might have to be very careful, very passive. But one enemy is also over there, one enemy heavy. So I'm potentially 1v2 with TD backup. Oh. Nice TD. Oh, and the medium is YOLOing in. You know what I can do? I can move forwards here. Oh, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Almost all enemies spotted, and I can shoot them as they are spotted over there. Probably. Wow. You know what? I will go in. This guy's isolated. Oh no, what a low roll. Seriously. Good. And I keep the FV spotted by raising my gun up here. Maybe some teammate is shooting them. Oh, I don't keep him spotted. And actually, he still spotted me. I did not think so. No, it was the E1 spotting me. Okay, that was unnecessary then. Wrong ammunition. And shot way too early. Okay, and also team is just disappearing. I guess my mates are rather useless. Reactive armor. I'm not going to go up because 183 can shoot me then. Oh, don't tell me you're hiding. Don't tell me. Take that then. Lol. Chololol. What a team, 6 people in the place unspotted. The enemies had a really bad positioning and still we lost this. Because one guy decided to YOLO in. It was the M60, I believe. Just went full YOLO. And everyone else was not even shooting them. They were just... I was also missing my shots, to be fair. But everyone else knew about the positions of the enemies. Where we were not able to take out the VK-72 together. Well, we were. And then we just needed to all turn back. Hold up the push. The enemy still had 2 tanks on me. So we were at no disadvantage at all. We even had the advantage Not based on positions, but because we had a lot more information than them. We spotted them. And enemies had no map control either. So it should have been pretty much impossible for them to go in like this. And I had no chance of getting back into our spawn. Nice position on that hill. Nah. Oh, someone wants to die here. But I need to reload one more, otherwise I will waste my DPM. Because I'm going to get to shoot. What is he doing? He's just rushing in? Okay. Took me a few shots. A few hit points, I mean. No! What? No, why are you moving up there? And look at the minimap right now. There are enemies flanking around us. I don't like that. I mean, our teammates are flanking around. And now the enemies are allowed to push in. Yeah, I should not be shooting these kind of shots. Nice. No! My gosh, what is that RNG? Can't believe it. Can't believe that I hit that damn gun. Okay. Okay. I'm still in. All fine. All fine. I did not complain at all. I get that vote. It's okay. That phase suck absolutely saved me. And one ricochet from the 140. Okay, let's go up against the mediums again. Ashley asking, do you think we should have slightly bigger maps? I think the map size is absolutely fine. I've tested out a little bit of World of Tanks PC, but that is so boring in my opinion. And you have a lot less information, so you need to be super careful. Maybe. Let's just reload. Also, my teammates are all camping in weird spots.
Enemy is hit. Fuel tank hit. Enemy is hit.
Okay, dude. Can anyone take him out, maybe? He just keeps speaking. Weekend teams, I guess. And they're going down with 3 tanks to get base A. On this map you really need that high ground. And if you cannot fight for it, you need to go to the side. I will just reload 3 and push in.
One of our trucks was hit.
Okay. Well, it cost me some hit points, but the E50M is a one-shot. Again, basically showing the strength of an auto-reloader. Okay. I kind of thought I was a bit better hidden. And not that exposed. Nah. Nice. Although the HE was not really needed in this case. IS-7, come on, aim. Okay. Guys, can you take bases, please? Yes, they are. I will take some hull down position up here, expecting him to move up as well. Oh, bounce. He cannot kill me in one shot because I have reactive armor. Oh, okay. That works. Caronus and asking must-have is asking F3 quite fun to play for tournaments. Too weak. I think it is too weak for tournaments because it really lacks the armor and DPM. For random games where people don't use heat, it is fine. And it is also quite unique compared to the Kranwagen. So I do like it. About the bigger maps still, you know, Blitz has the main advantage over World of Tanks PC that you have small enough maps to spot a lot. You have a great impact on the games as well. And there's a lot of action. You can use a lot of strategies and go for opportunities to push. On PC, you may think you may have more opportunities to push because the maps are larger, and that should mean more terrain to cross. But at the same time, it means if you move further away, you can be caught in the open, just being pushed by a ton of campers. And the larger the map, the more campers there are. That's what I would say. We also see that in Blitz on maps like the old Malinovka that just re-entered the game. It's so large and you can see everything, so that actually people are just sitting in the back there, and it's totally annoying. Okay. The other way of going on about this is, of course, just not having positions that are able to shoot the other side of the map. You could, of course, go for that as well, but that results in just okay. That results in having a very disconnected gameplay if someone is flanking around. And of course, you also just, again, you don't know what is ahead because you don't get to spot a lot. And then there might be 3-4 people sitting around and doing absolutely nothing until they find you. And we should try to push in to avoid the BZ behind. Would be my desired option. Nope. Ah, he's behind me. To be honest, my shots weren't all that great. There we go. Now I can turn back to the BZ. I hope the 183 cannot shoot me in there. Okay, but I should be unspotted now. And I think 183 shot me as well from the C-cap. Oh, Caro, what are you doing? Problem is I can also not push in.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Nice, Avi's finally dead. Maybe. Let's see if I get spotted. No. I can go down and be safer there. Problem is that if I push in, then the Badger is cross-firing me. And as he moves away... Oh no. Caro. Please do something on B. And I will need to keep shots loaded because of the bad shit. Okay, Caro's moving. He's still there. Batch might have actually climbed up there. He could have gone up and he would have actually had a massive advantage against me. He could crossfire me. Oh no. I will just reload one. Oh, there he is. Okay. No time to turn my turret. Come on, take C, take C, take C. Take C. Dude, are you stupid? I had the perfect opportunity to take the base. But I can still kill him and have the cap lead. The problem is that the bad shit can clip him, although he will win on caps. Oh no, he just needs to pen now. He needs to penetrate and he wins. Okay, okay. I already gave up. And I might have also had another shot at the BZ if I was not turning around to the bad shit. It was kind of chanceless. Hi, Martin. Do I think there is a med side and heavy side now? If so, would someone teach? There is no med side or heavy side. It's actually just a very common phrase in Blitz among players and creators, but honestly it's very faulty. It's pretty bad to say that. You do generally have medium and heavy spawns. That makes a difference. And sometimes you may consider the spawn where the mediums are to be the medium spawn, to be the medium side, because a lot of people just move forward without thinking. Hence, there is somewhat of a med side and a heavy side, just assuming that everyone in their own spawn is just moving forwards. TDs don't have an own spawn. They are spread out over the others. But there is absolutely no rule that some medium would have to go towards the medium side, that some heavy would have to go towards the heavy side. Oh my gosh, that was horribly aimed. Let's not take another one from KPZ and reload. Okay. How come he's actually shooting me when he could have shot the VZ instead and would have made him a one-shot already? Okay, I'm a little bit in crossfire, so let's not go yet, but I might be able to just hide behind this rock so the 183 cannot shoot me. I guess I was wrong. Okay, just a bit too far out there. Also, by the way, this map does not really have a better or worse side. On many maps, it is the case that people tend to play for the medium side, so for the medium spawn side, because it has two reasons. I will actually still make a video about it, I guess, where I just refine that a bit. But yeah, reason number one is the medium side often offers for the better terrain. You have more hills and you have a lot more space. The heavy side usually is or often contains a city, so you don't get any hull down positions and you get less map control. You cannot see as much. You're hidden behind some large houses and buildings. That might also be playable, but often that also means you are cornering yourself, and not every tank is made for side scraping, so you don't get a hull down position there all too often. Then also reason number two for going for the medium side is that that the medium tanks are the most dangerous. They have a lot of damage output, they have great DPM, and also they are very easy to kill. They have less armor than heavy tanks and less hit points. So if you run into some medium with a heavy tank, then you will be able to just get rid of them. You have the most dangerous tanks out of the fight. And then another advantage of the mediums, of course, is that they have the mobility. So if they are in your back, they can be very annoying and stinging you into the back from different angles that you can basically not counter, because if you then try to chase them out, they are faster than you and they might run away. So facing them frontally often is an easier way of winning the game, but don't get to think that you would have to always do that, because just not always you have the situation where you can go up against the mediums. Sometimes your team wants to go to the heavy side, and then it will have to be fine. It is maybe putting you at a slight disadvantage unless you can maybe fully push in or hold up the opponents, or maybe you can still just turn back in the end and kill the mats. So yeah, that basically sums it up, and is already a draft that is worthy of an own video, because that is often a topic in Blitz. Yeah, and a very big problem there is that everyone just thinks that they would have to go forwards only. But you can turn around. You can either at the start you can go to another side, or you can turn around in the later stages of the game and do something else. Always you have to think about, is it actually good to go forwards? Is it good to stay in this position and fight? Do I maybe need to go back a little bit and hold there, or do I need to go completely elsewhere and fight for the other side? Maybe because there are less tanks there. And usually it's super easy to understand and to see where there are more tanks. You just need to keep an eye on the minimap and the tanks around you. And then you see how many tanks are to that side, how many tanks are to the other side. And a total of 7 tanks is not a huge amount. So you can see, okay, 2 tanks to the right, 5 tanks to the left. Let's kill the 2 tanks. Or the other way around. So something like that. Next game. Okay, tail. Okay. No need, thank you. I will proceed with Blitz.
Let's get this show on the road.
Okay, let's just go... Let's just go towards A, maybe. Often I like farming in the middle, but here I see enemies having 3 mats. We have 2, so my mediums are at a disadvantage. And maybe I can just secure some map control by going up against them. Not absolutely needed. Oh, nice. What is decapped? Oh no. Oh no. Still, I will move forward. Oh my gosh.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Are you kidding me?
Our track is hit. It could break any minute. Penetration. One of our tracks is
Are you kidding me? What the hell was that? No spore liner and yellowing in. Okay, I cannot push those tanks. Oh my gosh. Also, you can see quite a common problem of going to the mat side.
vehicle destroyed.
If you always do this move, then you will run into situations where your mediums think that it's not really worth supporting you, although you thought it was the greatest idea to support the mediums, and it might be the best thing to do to support the mats, technically speaking, but if they don't support you, you run into this kind of scenario. Maybe they have something better to do on the other side and they are going to succeed at that. Let me express my doubts about it. It doesn't look all too bad though. I think we're fine. Maybe. And if you go with your heavy tanks together, that is usually the better way to go on about the game, and that's just safer. Simply because you've got no clue what is going to happen soon. What your mediums or light tanks are going to do. They might simply do something else instead. I didn't even necessarily need them to come with me, but they could have just used my position to support me. Some tanks were supporting me with the FE405 already, which was great. But after that, the enemies completely overcommitted. I was a great bait, I would say, but I did not get any support. So I was kind of counting on the support a little bit too much, was gambling on that a little bit, while my mediums and everyone else rather wanted to kill base C, and their strategy did not seem to really work out for us. So yeah, in most cases I do prefer going to the middle on this map and just simply doing the safer thing. It's not going to end up in me dying if I don't have support, so I can still use the information and maybe push later on. Okay, so tank coming back, otherwise I'll just play for with a Kranwagen for our game. Let's do that just for comparison's sake. I don't know right now whether I play with calibrated shells on the Kranwagen. I think I do. Okay, need some special consumables. The camo as well. Let's go for this one. Or that one? Okay. Did I buy 116? No, I was not spending 180 euros on this thing. Sometimes what I do is that I still gamble a little bit, at least, like if it's something I don't necessarily want and it's too expensive, then maybe I spend like 5-6 euros, but 4% chance of spending 5 euros on it. And at the moment I got a lot of other expenses planned, so was not even willing to spend these 5 euros. As it mostly means wasting them. Mobility of the speed boost is quite nice. Nice. Again, I'm not shooting the last shot unless needed. I've got 2 mediums just rushing the beach without any information. Okay, we need to go up. Enemies will turn back there, which would actually open for a great opportunity of pushing them or farming them, but it's just not the weak spot of the opponents. That would be the other side. Or just shooting these AGs here. Let's get a better position. Try to keep the bad shit spotted as well. I will just reload. I was not really aware that I would actually enjoy this tank so much more. That gun, the mobility, and also the slightly better DPM. That makes a big difference. No, I'm still on heat. This stupid setup here on a press account, and actually I'm not able to penetrate. I think usually I run with calibrated shells because the turret armor is so strong that I get phased them anyways. I'm going to ignore the E100. That would not be too smart to go for him. We need to keep the high ground, and in the best case we focus the weaker and more dangerous opponents. Like this one. And the Batshit and FE215B. Oh, nice. Oh, I think that was delayed. I was having ping on this shot. Also, the shell velocity is really not good on Kranwagen. And E100 just gets ammo racked by Holy. Nice HEs. Failed the second one. I'm just reloading an entire clip because of the DPM. I prefer the Crown Biaton. Yeah, no, F3 doesn't get close to it. That mobility difference is so big. And I'm not a fan of reactive armor anyways. So when I got the F3 or when I played it on a press account for the first few times, I thought, you know, actually that's good. But no. The longer I play it, the less I like the F3. And the more I just want to go for the Crown instead. I think it is better to have great armor and mobility than having decent armor and reactive armor on top. At 100 hit points more. Who cares? You know what? I can do two things. I can either just push towards the middle. No, I will go for the TVP. Okay.
Ping them. Enemy is hit.
GG. Oh, AMX is coming. Let me fall back. Nice.
The driver is hit. We can't go very fast.
You know what? I will just reload.
Church is gone. We can't move. We fixed the track. Let's roll.
No, have we missed him? Okay, let's empty my shot.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
And I can move up here where I'm hull down, although it doesn't really matter right now. Usually I would go to this position if the D side is clear. Then I can fight anyone coming, but here they are still busy for a while and I can move up while reloading the clip. Let's still reload.
One of our tracks was hit. We hit them hard.
Oh no,
We won.
not a track shot here. Not a track shot. And suddenly they all turn for me. Amazing. Would you choose Kran for comp? Definitely. We often see, among the top teams, you often see one or the other Kranwagen being played as well. It is one of the very few tanks in comp that does not have reactive armor, but it has basically invincible turret, so it's amazing for holding up opponents. And it is also pretty good at sniping because of reticle calibration, which it kind of needs because of that lack of DPM. The difference there is that the Kran can be plied at a decent distance, at least in tournaments it would often snipe. In random games it shouldn't, because it's just... yeah, it's not really meant for that. But in tournaments you do often see the Kran sniping. A 116 F3 would have to play aggressive, otherwise its strength, reactive armor and hit points are useless. So there is a big difference there in playstyle as well. But in random games you can also try to play the Kranwagen super aggressively all the times. Because you have the turret, you can face your opponents, you can be right up front. As long as you know about the enemy's positions and don't gamble on what they might do. So you need a passive start and then you move up aggressively. Although passive start isn't really what I even do. I mean, I can take some aggressive hull down position with a speed boost early on. Just need to be with my teammates. That's the most important thing. In tournaments, you often see the Kran behind the teammates or holding in a very passive spot. I still have a gorilla? Okay, there he is.
Enemy armor is damaged.
I'm going to shoot. Okay. And this is what the Kran is so amazing at. Just holding up everyone here. Okay, the gorilla still has an angle on me. I actually moved to the left side to avoid that from happening.
Punched right through their armor. Enemy armor is damaged.
Okay. Maybe he's more careful now. But if I play properly, they absolutely cannot penetrate me. Is he pushing? Oh. I guess I will have to try to get the kill. F. But he's giving up anyways. What is this IS-7 doing? What are they both doing? That's so weird. They're completely throwing away the game. Although this IS-7 is actually kind of successful for the time being. But he's a one-shot. And he is rather useless down there. Hello. No, I'm getting away from IS-7. Was a bit of a gamble I went for here. And the enemy platoon of IS-7s, they really threw away the game with their weird moves. Instead of them just flying for the hill and holding, securing the map control, or pushing the city, one IS-7 moved into a position where he could be avoided so easily on the island. The other IS-7 moved into everyone else's guns. What was that plan there? Even got some damage, but it was worthless. Okay. Let's see if enemies are maybe pushing in. But I have to be careful because enemies might be to the side. So I'm not going to stay here. No. But nice roll. 513. Almost max roll. Let's just reload the clip. Force spotted. We are still missing a 183. Often they are sitting back there, which would be super annoying for me. No, there he is. Good. Then I could probably peek freely up here. Maybe there's still a medium, but that's not going to bother me too much. He's going to fall back and I can shoot him then. And the Murad is reloading. Also getting countered by T-100. Oh, he's going in. Okay, I just wanted to move in. Nah, I did not want to waste that shot. Come on, T-100, please go. Okay, they're all low for whatever reason. Let's go. Nice. I was just getting myself into a position where I could run behind that rock to then be safe from any potential push of the Foch. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, let's get back to F3. Email, hi. summarize experience with 116 F3. I basically summarized my tank review at the start of the stream, but I can still just quickly say that the gun is nice, having the potential to push in is nice, just that it does not feel better than the Kranwagen to me, maybe to some players. It feels better though, because it is probably a bit easier to play. Also, you're not invincible. Okay, I got myself stuck. You know what? Let's go. Question is, are my teammates coming with me? Yes. Nah, I should not go for these shots. I should just go in and aim. And I would love to have my reactive armor back. Let's reload again. Because there's more to the front still. Good.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Teammates can finish, I guess. I can use my clip in a better way.
Our track is hit. It can break any minute. Penetration.
Ah, no fire set.
We're covering this position, but not very well. We lost the track. We fixed the track. Let's roll.
Okay.
Our gas tank is hit.
I guess E100 is coming towards us. Oh, no gun depression. Ah, they're not in position.
6 from Darkman. I didn't forget you, my friend.
Darkman, thank you. As always, thanks a lot. That was actually a good game. Good push. And just using it at the front line. Just a few shots that could have been better. But yeah, you can see that for pushes it is better than the Kranwagen. I would not be able to do such a push, but for holding and playing from aggressive positions, the Kran is better. So if you know how to use a hull down tank properly, you will enjoy the Kranwagen more. Okay, a lot of heavies against us. We are not having that much backup on our side. I don't know if I should even go in. Nice. Might still be fine, although I'm not having enough backup. That I'm really concerned about. Gotta focus the DPM tank. I can set him on fire as well. Another fire? No. I'm fine with the situation now. I will just reload all three. Use my reactive armor. There we go. Okay. That's stupid to go in, yeah. Need to go back.
One of our turrets is gone. We can't move. Cocks up. Let's go.
Oh no, auto aim. You're kidding.
We fixed the track. Get going.
I don't even want to shoot him.
Turret hit. Rotating speed decreased. The track is damaged.
I don't have much of a choice now.
Nice shot. We hit them hard.
T100. Good. You're kidding. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, for aggressive gameplay where you can really be close towards the enemies, F3 is nice. Nice to have. It's just not super exciting to play.
3 from Emil Jacobs. Can I request a battle with the single shotgun?
Emil, thank you. Yeah, sure. Although I've actually reviewed the F3 the first time when I still had a single shot only. And it does not really feel like there was much speaking for it. You can still just take the AMX M4 or the Super Conqueror and you get a better single shot tank with better DPM and better armor. Also having reactive armor. So I don't really see the point of the F3 there. As an auto reloader, it has something specific going for it. Namely that you have reactive armor and a well-armored tank and an auto reloader, which is then rather unique. All others don't have that. Only AMX 50B has a clip and reactive armor, but there is no armor at all. You know what, I can maybe just go in. We have 3 heavies versus 2 and we are somewhat together. Mouse is moving into the middle though. Okay, I get spotted. Where from? Nice shot. Okay. I kind of expected this. Was at least afraid of it happening. And he aimed carefully. Okay. But you might still say that this small gun is easier to play and that you enjoy it more. I just personally don't think there is much of a reason to go for this tank than if you want a single shot tank. It's not accurate. It's not high DPM. It's not having a ton of hit points. It's not well armored. Armor is decent, but not like an AMX M4 or mouse or so. Can I compare to the mouse? Is that fair? Don't know. I think the auto reloader also allows for more tactical gameplay, as you can go for some nice pushes. But maybe that's actually an argument against it for some people.
Enemy is hit.
Let's see if I can go in. 268, are you sleeping maybe? Hopefully. No, that won't work out. Okay, plan was to get back down here. Nice.
Knocked out.
And he pens me. Maybe bounce? Ah, he uses seed. Okay, luckily not a second high roll. Good. It also feels okay. But to me it's not durable enough, not special enough. Let me quickly get some more water. Email saying, I mean, vents make it a little better now than before, but maybe autoloader is simply better. But I gotta say, 490 alpha sounds nice. Wait, 490 alpha? Was it 490? Oh yeah, I kind of forgot. That is good. Definitely. But then you get basically a tank like the VZ55 on release with a single shotgun. I did not like that either because it was simply not having anything special but an accurate high alpha gun. And a high alpha gun alone doesn't make for a good tank unless you are just sitting in position and trading only. Which might be absolutely worth it for a lot of players.
Emil Jacobs became a member.
Hey!
Holy moly!
Gene became a member.
One of our trucks is gone. We
Holy moly!
No Pain No Gain became a member.
Holy moly!
Holy moly.
Sparrow became a member.
Holy moly!
Sanjay Kumar became a member.
Thank you, nice shots. Again. Am I just seeing some medium YOLO in, some light tank? Okay. Why? When the enemies have 4 heavy tanks.
We didn't even scratch them.
Oh, actually, as I'm playing this gun, I can go for adrenaline as well. I would only go for single repair kit then.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Okay, finish him please.
It could break any minute. We've lost the truck. Mobilized. We got him.
Just contemplating right now. Ah, it's still not reliable enough. It's nice to play as well. I can't deny it.
Punched right through their armor.
But I don't like having tanks that have no armor, no mobility, or no reliable armor.
Nice shot.
I would probably be more of a fan of it if it had tungsten rounds. But guys, I'm not going to tell you what is actually the better thing for you, the better choice for you, if you do get your hands on it, which is rather unlikely in the current form. Then feel free to experiment, of course. Let's change the setup a little bit. And I will move over to the seaside as usual here. Also guys, I'm really tired. I've been away for the weekend and just arrived before the stream. I don't think I'm going to proceed for much longer anymore. So, just one or the other game still. A few maybe. Although I've slept really well. Slept for a long time yesterday. Let's just go for a blind shot? No. Yeah, I was worried that this might be happening. Okay. Yeah, that was stupid to move out like that. Still, I want to do something about it. As to be. Peeked a bit too far. And I think I'm fine if I trade like him, like that with him. And maybe some teammate is also shooting him as he's completely exposed. Track shot always helps. No, I'm not loaded yet. Ooh, okay. 3 hit points left. All fine. That was just as planned. Okay, Leo just shot. I can use the STP for cover. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you actually crazy? Okay. Apparently. Okay. That was honestly just not too smart on my behalf, as I was so greedy for the one decapping shot, and I was already spotted. At the time where I was spotted, I should have already fallen back, because, you know, there were TD positions to the front. I knew that they were there. And if you know that, why risk it? Just go back. Play safe. Better safe than sorry, right? Okay. Sad. But there's another one on C. I can hack the wall really closely and then get the gun down. Maybe that works. Okay. No.
Looks like that one went right through. Our ammunition rack is hit. Penetrate.
Let's reload. TVP is also clipping them, that's good. Okay, we win the medium side. Although there are still some TTs, but at least they are distracted now. That's a good thing. Maybe I can shoot them as well. Or I go in. I can ignore the E5 down there. There's the Kranwagen to the right side anyway, so I would not succeed pushing him. But I can then go in up here. Oh, nice. Let's try to just reload. Yep. Did not take a single shot. Perfect. Oh no! Why? Gun elevation is something that really sucks on this tank. Kranwagen can be very annoying with that. Come on. Nice. Pretty tired myself to heavy medication for 3 weeks. Oh. Yeah, doesn't sound good. Watch my oldest son playing football today, so guess I've okay. Net for us, have a good night as well. Let's maybe do I play Reno still or some fun tank for the end. HM. Somehow I like that a lot lately for the final game. Always fun to play it. Okay. Enemies have 3 TDs. It's nice. Because they have the worst spawn and they can spot them. Fun tank is D71. I guess I will end on this one. On a good game though. Maybe this game or the next one. But it's a good map for me. I might be able to farm a lot. Or at least a decent amount. Oh. Okay. Oh, he's trying it again. Doesn't get it apparently. But I'm not making much of progress here. I expect him to fall back. Do it. Nice. What about the other TDs though? Mino down there, they still have a Yak somewhere. Ooh. Okay. Okay. That's not pen. It should be a penetration. How is it not? Let's do it that way. High ground for the win. Good demonstration of why it is so advantageous. Nice. Can still shoot him again. And keep going. Mm, 183. Still there. Wants his revenge. That might be better off going for Yak. Okay, I still do the climb, but I don't know. I haven't done so in a long time. Oh no. This is not quite too optimal. Oh no. Mo! Try to hide from 183. Okay. Ah, and he's sleeping. Anyways, it's game over. Okay, Adiras, just for you. Special is incoming. There we have it. But that will be the last then. Also getting closer, 3 hours of stream.
Let's get this show on the road.
Maybe you can still let me know what you were thinking of my 116 F3 games. What was your impression? How did you like it? Was it making you feel like a tank that you want to get still?
We've hit them hard. Punched right through their armor.
While you're completely bored?
We didn't
Oh,
even
okay.
scratch them.
There was definitely interest I could see by the viewers that were here. At least for a while. People did not stick around for too long. Maybe that's also a sign that the tank isn't all that great, that interesting.
One of our gas tanks ruptured. We're low on fuel.
Oh, okay.
That one didn't go through.
That's illegal.
Enemy is hit.
Whoa,
The armor is damaged.
I need more hit points.
Damaged.
Somebody recharge me, please. Can we go? PK, it's only one tank with me. Go. If this guy moves forwards, I will have to go into the other one.
Enemy is hit.
Oh, I got no clue how to, or where I can penetrate reliably.
Destroyed.
No. Talk. Okay. Anyways. I think why need to play in 116 when you can play with more OP tank? Yo's still the king. I don't think yours that amazing, but also still has more of a something that's making it more interesting than the F3 for me. So actually almost every tank is more interesting. Maybe I feel like the single shotgun on the F3 is like the BZ-75 with a single shotgun or with a small gun. We already have that. No need for another tank like that. Auto reloader, yeah, it's kind of nice, but then there's the Kranwagen, there's the Rhino. Both of those are more fun to play and also better. What is there that is really special about F3 that makes it a good tank that is also outstanding enough to be really interesting? Arguably, yeah, there is the aggressive play style that the reactive armor allows for. Then there is also the fact that it does have the 490 Alpha gun with a good accuracy and reactive armor. If you're into that, it might be nice. If an accurate gun is all you need, yeah. I'm also not that much of a heavy tank player, so I'm a little bit biased, so I need some heavies that are a bit faster. Then I have my fun as well. Something that has something special, at least like some really nice autoloader, like even T-57 is more interesting to me, maybe? No, let's take that back. 50B is more interesting than the... I like all the autoloaders are more interesting to me, yeah. All of them, really. Good. Got more bounces than I expected, but I agree with you. Your critique, a good tank, but too expensive. Well, that's mainly. I was just not even complaining about the price here. Apart from the start of the stream, of course, and occasionally I mention it, but that's a hilarious price, 180 euros. No one should spend that much on it, unless you're swimming in money, and yeah, then of course, why not? Don't use your parents' credit card either. That's not a good idea. Yeah. 3 shots more DPM on the yaw. Yeah, but that's still a very low alpha damage. And it's also quite tricky to make good use of that small gun. Okay, guys. Was a nice time with you. And also, definitely I enjoyed some of the games. And then also, fatigue kicked in a little bit, unfortunately. 2 hours on the train is exhausting. And apart from that, have a good evening, have a good night. Good luck with your Blitz games. I will get back to tournament streaming in the coming days. Maybe even tomorrow already. I will still have to see. I have to set up my training streams still. So next one's definitely underway, and the season is starting. We will have 4 qualifying tournaments, then some professional tournaments, and then a main cup as well. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. Have a good one. See you soon. Goodbye.